Hey, greetings, peace, Wagwan family. It's your girl Geneva here. Um, don't really know how to title this video, but coming to you on some real stuff here on a real note. Um, Trying to be completely honest with you guys. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been real busy, obviously, which is why I haven't been on social media. But I also I know that y'all noticed not too long ago I was always repping 5,000 Elite and the Lakeisha app, and I know y'all probably been noticing that recently, or at least for some time or some past time, I haven't been doing that. There's been a reason for that. We have parted ways. There was some drama involved that caused us to part ways. With that said, what it was is that what I did personally is that I was really pushing the Lakeisha app. If anybody noticed, I've always pushed that on YouTube, pushed that on social media, just in general, and out here in the streets. Has I think it has a huge a huge presence out here in Atlanta. With that said, there were things personally about Ty that I didn't agree with, but I chose to put that to the side in order for the fact that this app was going to be for our children. With that said, I really wanted him to get it to a broader audience. So I even reached out to Sis Truthfully Honest. And I reached out to her and asked her if she mind promoting, his app and getting him to interview him on the show. We all were down. Initially we all were down. When I asked Ty to not speak on something personally about his life, he chose to, let's just say it blew out of proportion. Now, with that said, me and Ty, we had a business relationship, but we also had a personal relationship. I mean, we were friends, and we talked daily. You know what I mean, for hours on end. We got really close. We really told each other's past and life stories. Like we was really rocking together. I was really, there for him as well as him being there for me. So things could have got maybe a little deeper, where I think that it could have been something, emotions involved, to where if somebody's telling you something as to like, okay, hide something personally about your livelihood or about your family. Maybe that's why he took things, personally, and really kind of blew it up more than it had to be. You know, um, I didn't really want to go into what I told him to hide away from his personal life, but let's keep it real. He's married outside of his race. He's married outside of his culture. He's married to an Asian woman, and three kids by this woman. So I know how a lot of people in the conscious community are very pro-black, very black power, very anti if you outside your race, which I am as well. But I tried to push, the app in something that was going to be for black children ahead of that, which is why I even told him personally to not speak on it. Just don't talk about things personal, because it's really no one's business, for one, and then for two, you don't want anything to take away from your app. Well, I think that he had a problem with that. You know what I mean? And like I said, emotions was involved, and it kind of got blown out of proportion to where we really, kind of had like a heated argument in a way. Now, where it got heated to the point where I got really upset, especially being emotionally involved, especially me trusting him. And I trusted him so far that I told him a lot of things to where I didn't know that he was going back and telling other people about. such as Lex. I didn't know he was going back and telling him. And if I'm telling him something in confidence and we talk for hours on end and we talk all night long and wee hours in the morning and the first thing in the morning, and you call me every day, tell me, you know, to say good morning to me and how was my day and how was school and all the above. And I'm talking to you about my family and you're calling my mother or auntie and things like that. I'm thinking I can trust you to the point where I'm thinking if I'm telling you certain things in confidence, you're not going behind my back and tattletelling. But I guess I was sadly mistaken and wrong. You know, and this is what you realize is that some people on YouTube is just like untrustworthy. Sometimes I guess you realize that you can't build a friendship or you can't build something outside. You try to do that. And we say we're about building. We say we want to link up and we want to use this social media as that type of tool to link up and to get to know each other and to have a friendship and to take it further and to meet. Because I was even making plans, you know, making ways for him to get out here so we can work together and do what's it called? Indo Expo event. So for the app. So, you know, when people are taking it that far and going that far to push something and push the app, and you say you got heavy traffic out in Atlanta, thanks to me, you know, and all the above. So when you're doing all this and you're doing this out the kindness of your own heart because you're not getting no type of incentive. So you're doing this thing, you're putting this energy into it. Why are you putting your energy into school and to other movements as well? And don't even mind stretching yourself then because you believe in this project. But then when somebody is, you know, so stubborn or so adamant to be like, okay, I don't think that I should not be able to speak on this. And you just like, well, no, push the app because that's the important thing. Let's just talk about that. That's what you're being interviewed over. But then I don't know. I don't know what the reason is for it. I can't speak on his behalf. But yeah, I can speak on my behalf to where I can get emotional. I can get in my emotional bag. I can act a little bratty and I can threaten and say, oh, all right, well, I'm going to tear down everything I built then. Everything I built up for the Lakeisha app, I'm going to tear it down. I'm going to tear down your app. Knowing that I'm not meaning what I'm saying. Knowing that I didn't do anything that I might threaten to do, but knowing that I'll be quick to threaten because I'm pissed and I'm upset and I feel like my trust has been betrayed and I feel as though all my hard work is for nothing and everything that I put out there and all my energy and all that has been, you know, just in vain. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot, you know, and it's been frustrated. But then when I hear people, you know, in videos and live streams and they lying and they blaming others, and I'm like, well, first of all, you already know, you know what I mean? Like when I'm listening to the person who's blaming somebody else, I'm like, well, you already know for a fact what went down. You're aware of everything. We talked. We personally talked about it. So where's this all of a sudden to where you're accusing others? Where's this coming from? So, you know, this is why I was just like, all right, you know what I mean? It's going to come out anyway. It's going to come out eventually. I know what I did. I know what I'm guilty of. I know what I've done. I know what I've said. I know what I was involved in. I know, you know, the part I played in it. I know the part that other people played in it, regardless if they wanted to acknowledge or not. But I know the part that I played in it, and I'm just going to put that on out there. So regardless of what, you know, people might say after the fact, you know what I mean? We know what's going down. We know what was true. This is why I'm bringing it out there and putting out that, yes, something, you know, went down and something went down against, you know, behind closed doors, you know, and this is what it was. And this was the drama between me and Ty. And and that was the drama. And it was definitely between me and Ty. And we, yeah, I mean, it was both of us. And I'm telling you here or why it was even done. So, you know, I just kind of just wanted to come out really quickly and just kind of clear that up. You know what I mean? And just put that on out there and admit my wrongdoing and admit my fault into it. So I'm pretty sure, you know, videos is, you know, probably going to come out and they probably going to, you know, say the same thing that I'm saying, that, you know, she threatened to say she was going to do this. Yeah, but it don't matter if it was never done. So that's one thing that, you know, people got to answer as well. So, yeah, I mean, and they can't say in regards to that. So, It's just what it is. But I think I'm seeing my video. I'm guessing my video messing up. I'm not sure, but it's messing up on my end. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to end it on that note. I ain't want to be here too long. I ain't got to be here too long. The drama ain't that long. I just came out, said what I had to say. Yeah, I mean, put it on out there. Spoke it on mine, and this is why you don't see me part of the community and the movement anymore. Yeah, I mean, and you know, just certain things I had to think about. I realized that I just didn't want to be a supporter and push anymore. Ty Data is the creator of the 5,000 Elite in the Lakeisha Alert app. So, yeah, I mean, and I think, you know, between me and him, there was some emotions involved. So I think that that's why it got bigger than what it needed to be. So, and that's just it. So I'm gonna end it on that note. Peace and love. You know, thanks everybody to everybody gonna watch. I'm saying some people might be disappointed. Sorry if I offended anybody. Sorry if anybody disappointed. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to keep drama going or whatever, but I just figure, you know, now that the truth is kind of out a little bit, where well, really the truth, but that stuff has been exposed now. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should just come out and let it be known that why you don't see me repping anymore. And I know people have noticed, like, yeah, we haven't seen you repping. We haven't seen that. Well, yeah, and this happened a minute ago, what, like maybe 2 months? I mean, I don't know how long it's been. I haven't really been counting. But, you know, for how long it's been, how long you haven't heard me speak on it, that's how long it's been. So keep heads up, keep boots on the